Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So guess what? I have a tripod. It is so awesome and it also comes with a remote. So hopefully my videos are going to be a little bit better. So today I want to focus on just the eye makeup. I am obsessed with the color pink. So this eyeshadow is phenomenal. You're gonna love it. If you are a pink lover like me, pink all day. All right, so I've already done my foundation because I figured you didn't need to see a tutorial on that again. So I got this ginormous mirror I'm going to be looking in as the camera is just a little bit far and I can't see. So I'm going to start with a primer, and this is the Sephora Make No Mistake primer. It is very, very light, but it makes the eyeshadow pop. So I'll show you what I mean. So I start by applying it on with my finger. I mean, yes, look at it. It is so bright. I will take a smaller brush to outline my eyebrows because I did do those as well. Like I said, my main focus, I want it to be about the eyeshadow. Not so much about the eyebrows or the foundation. So I'm taking this brush and I'm just moving it along my eyebrows right here. Just so that when I take my beauty blender, it doesn't ruin it. Just outlining the eyebrows. Now I'll take my damp beauty blender and I'm going to tap this product in. And typically I like to do my eyeshadow before I do my foundation, as I don't like the fallout to like ruin the foundation that I just worked really hard on. But that's okay. We will turn things around today, because this eyeshadow is gonna be beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna look a little bit crazy because it is much lighter than normal. But now I'm going to take some setting powder and I am just going to set them so it doesn't crease. So I'm just taking a little bit on the end of my brush and then I'm taking it on top of that just so I don't get any creasing. Okay, now, funny story. So I know a lot of you probably have palettes that have multiple different colors, and to achieve the eyeshadow look I want to do today, I'm gonna have to use 3 different palettes. I know, I'm sorry. But if you have similar shades in one whole palette, then congratulations, I'm jealous. So I'm gonna do the Smoky by Profusion, and then the Mauves by Profusion, and then the Urban Decay. I'm going to use one. Bear with me, I know 3 is a lot, but like I said, if you have one palette and you can achieve this with just one palette, then yay for you. I'm so excited because I don't have that. Okay, so I'm gonna start by taking the shade called Kindly, and I'm going to start by applying that. I'll show you where. You wanna start very low and you're going to tap it, so don't add a lot to your brush. You're going to tap off the excess, and then you're going to apply it right above the eyeball. And you're just lightly going to apply it. This is your base, so you want your base not to be so vibrant. This is where you're going to start doing the darker colors. So just blending it out. And I don't bring it all the way up right here to my eyebrow. I keep it just a little bit below and I smoke it out this way. I'm not bringing it down because I don't want it to drag my eye down. I want my eye to look, I don't know, more open, more vibrant. So I'm gonna keep it like this. And then just blend, blend, blend. And then do the same thing to the other side. Dip, dip, tap, tap. And lightly, light hand apply. Okay, and now I've got the base on, so now I can go in with a little bit darker of a color. So I'm going to do this one, and it doesn't have a name because, well, maybe actually I could see it. It's called Lovely. I'm gonna go in with Lovely right here. And I'm going to add that right on top of the color we just did. I'm going to dip it just at the end right here. I'm not smudging my whole brush through. I'm just dipping it at the end, and then tap off the extra and then add it to that base that we just added. And this is going to make it look a little darker than it was with just the base. And I'm just lightly buffing it in. And then do the same to the other eye. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a little bit darker pink, and this one is called Monsoon. So this one, and the same thing, I'm going to lightly dip it in, tap it off because this one is a lot darker, and then lightly go over just a little bit, like I'm not going on top of the light pink that I did way up here. I'm keeping it kind of lower to the crease and buffing it in. This pink is so gorgeous. I mean, really, let's be real. Any pink is gorgeous. Oh, love it. It's beautiful. Okay, so same thing, do the other side. Lightly dip it, tap it, and then add it. Okay, and now I went ahead and I did this eye, so I'm going to show you how I did that. So I take like an angle brush, kind of like this one, and I'm going to go into the smoky palette. I'm going to take the shade Nutmeg, and so this eye goes this way, right? So I'm going to take this side of my angle brush and I'm going to dip it into the brown, like so. And then I'm going to apply it to my eye, keeping it like right here. I'm not gonna go past that line because I don't want it to go like way out there. So I'll add it in and then I will buff it onto the pink just ever so slightly and blend it. And I think brown and pink look beautiful together. And I know what you're thinking, that's not brown over there. I know. This is like a base to the black. So we're just blending this brown in. And I think you could leave it like this. I think brown and pink are beautiful. I just wanted to add a little bit of color with the black because hello, pink and black are beautiful together too. Just like pink and brown. And then I'm going to go back in with the pink brush and kind of the brush that had pink on it. I'm going to diffuse this line between them a little bit, kind of get it blended in so it doesn't look so harsh. Like that. And then now I'm going to go into the smoky palette and I'm going to take the darkest shade called Raven. And again, so my eye goes this way, so I'm going to take this part of the brush and I'm going to dip it into the black, tapping it off because black is really, really dark and I don't want it to be too dark. I want it to look more smoky. And then I'll add it in the same spot I added the brown. And I'm not bringing the black like all the way over here. I'm keeping it on the outer edge of my eye. And you should have something like this. And then again, I'll take this brush and kind of blend the colors out so that it doesn't look so harsh. And that's okay if you go a little bit past what you're trying to do with your eyeshadow. I'll show you how we clean that up. So you just want to blend it together, blend it, blend it, blend it. I hope that this mirror is not too distracting to you guys. If it is, let me know and I can figure out something else, but this is the best way I can see. I do wear contacts, but I'm still blind as a bat. Okay, and then now you want to take like a rag like this. This is seriously the best makeup eraser I've ever had in my life. You only need water and it gets like your makeup right off. I really, really love it. Especially compared to like makeup remover wipes. Those really hurt my eyes. So this is great. Just water and a rag and you're good. So then I like to take it on the edge of my finger and I'm going to clean that up so it looks nice and crisp. And I don't really care if I'm taking foundation off because this is where concealer is gonna go. Okay, now here comes my favorite part, shimmers. I am a shimmer girl, and to make these shimmers pop, I'm going to take a jelly primer. You can use any primer. You're just going to put it, I'll show you. So I got some on my finger, and I'm going to add it to my lid right here, just where we didn't add any color. And this will make the shimmers pop so well. And you can use like, it's called like glitter glue. I don't have any of that right now, but I do find that using like a primer really does the same thing as the glue does. So if you don't have it, don't worry. Okay, now that we have that, I'm gonna go into the Urban Decay palette, and I really enjoy this one called Polyester Bride. Oh girl, yes! Okay, so that color is really, really pretty. So I'm going to start by applying it on my finger, and then I'm going to tap it where we just placed all that primer. Yes. So after I'm done applying it with my finger, I'm going to take, I'll show you. Hold please. Okay, I found it. A flat brush like this. See how it's flat? I'm going to take it and I'm going to dip the tip on the eyeshadow, tapping off the extra, and then I'm going to take it into that crease. See this line right here? I'm just going to pat it onto there, and I'm not going up like way up there on the pink. I'm just tapping it into where like my eye opens. So that little crease you got right there, like so. And then I'm going to take again that kind of tilted kind of brush, and I'm just going to diffuse these two colors together so I don't have such a harsh line, like that. And this eyeshadow really makes this eye look pop. I think it's great. And then we'll just do the same thing to the other side. So I like to use my finger. And then taking the end of that brush and adding it to the crease line. And then blending it out so that it doesn't look harsh. Okay, and now I'm going to take some liquid eyeliner and I'm going to add it to the top of my lashes because I am going to add false lashes and this makes your eyes pop. Okay, now I've added the eyeliner and I added just a small wing on the outside. So now I'm going to take my false lashes and I'm going to add that on my eyelashes. Okay, just like that. Oh, it changes the look so much. I love it. Okay, now I'm gonna take my Lash Princess mascara and I'm going to add it to my real lashes and the falsies so that my normal eyelashes aren't so white because of the eyeshadow, and two, they diffuse and blend together nicely. And now I let that dry just a little bit before I go and curl them so that they don't get stuck to my curler and I rip them right off. So guys, so I'm sitting here and I'm looking out the window and I see my razor and she looks like this. Isn't it so sad? We are getting a new cage on it because if you guys don't know this, when you buy a razor, they come with like really hollow bars in them. So when you flip your razor, it's a lot easier for it to concave. And so they recommend doing an aftermarket cage on it so that when it does flip, which I hope it never does, but they're pretty easy to flip, it doesn't just cave in on you. It's supposed to you're just supposed to like topple over it. So this is a much more safer route to go by adding on a new cage, but it is so sad to see it like that. Like it looks unreal almost. Anyway, I just thought I would share that with you because I see it out my window and it's making me sad, but it'll be better when it's all done, right? Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit underneath the eyes. So I'm gonna go in with the color Monsoon, the pink one, and I am just going to smudge it along the lower lash line. So I'm going to take a flat brush that we used on the eyelid or on the crease right here, but I'm going to lightly tap it, tapping off the extra. And then I'm going to tap it to the lower lash. I'm going all the way to the end right there. I'm just keeping it, taking it and bringing it to like the middle of my eye. Kind of hurts the contact sometimes. Okay, like that. And then I like to take a black eyeliner and I'm just going to put it on my waterline. I think adding the black eyeliner brings the eye out more. So just a small amount. All right, just like that. All right, so we're going to take a break from the eyeshadow for now, and then we are going to move on to, if I can find it, my concealer. So I'm gonna add just a little bit underneath, and yes, I'm using the really light shade, but I want a bright eye look, and I feel like you can achieve this with a bright concealer. So trying to stay away from what we just did, I just add it like this, and then I will blend it with a beauty blender. Carefully though, because we don't want to ruin the beautiful makeup we did. And then damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to tap it in there carefully. And before this sets, I'm going to add my new powder. It is the Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. And I am going to add that underneath before it creases. You want to work quickly after you apply it so that it doesn't crease on you. And then I'm going to take the translucent powder and add it everywhere, and I know that it looks so bright, but after we add like the contour and like the bronzer and the highlighter, it won't look so crazy. But now I'm adding the translucent powder all over my foundation. It keeps it from creasing and also keeps it from getting like super duper oily throughout the day. And I do not like the oil that happens. I don't like the shiny look. That's not me. I like more matte kind of finish. Okay, and now that that's done, I'm gonna take my eyelash curler and I'm going to curl my lashes. Just when you think you're done, we're not with the eyes. We're gonna add, or I'm gonna add, this is totally optional. You can do it or you can't do it, whatever. But I'm going to add some mascara to the lower lashes. Excuse you, hair. All right, just like that. I think adding mascara to the lower lashes bring out your eyes and make them just a little bit bigger. So now we're gonna move on to bronzer. And of course, I'm going to use my Pure Mineral bronzer. All right, now I'm gonna add some blush. I've got the Beauty Runway blush. This is actually a really pretty blush. It wasn't what I was expecting at all. So I just tap it, and then I'm going to add it on top of that, like just above the bronzer. But I mean, look at that. So beautiful. Who says you need expensive makeup to achieve a beautiful look? All of this is so affordable that I own. And you can really achieve that look that, you know, if it was expensive. All right, now I'm gonna go in with some highlighter and I'm going to add it to my cheeks. This is the Jasmine Low Belly. I'm going to add it. Ah! Not like that. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can fix this, I hope. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, normally it doesn't come out like that. So we will just blend this with the Beauty Blender and hope that we can save this. Because, oh my gosh, it came out so fast. Oh no. All right. Just extra shiny right there today. Oh no. That's okay. We will tone it down. I'm gonna use the other side of my Beauty Blender and kind of mesh it into the skin, try and get rid of a little bit of it because that was quite a bit. Okay, that looks better. I think it was saved. And then with that same highlighter, I'm going to take this brush. So see how it's flat and it's a little bit smaller than the other one I was using? I'm going to take it on to the end of that brush and I'm going to apply it right here to my eye just to brighten it. And I'm taking it like right here. Taking it close to the tear duct and patting it in. And then of course on the eyebrow, I don't want too much. So right here. Just kind of gives it that glow. Okay, and now I've got the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss. It's like this pretty pink that I think would go good with the eyeshadow. Let's give it a shot and see. Yeah, I think it's pretty. I think it matches the eyeshadow really well. And then I'm sorry, but no makeup look is complete unless you add your nose ring if you have one. All right, and this completes the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it is beautiful. Like these colors mixed are phenomenal. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. New videos here every Monday and Thursday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.